Immunology. Immunology is what I'm heading to right now. I'm going to be 5 minutes late, as per usual. It's not chronically happy unless I'm late. It could be a lot worse, though. I still don't know how traffic's going to go near Portland. It's always a 50-50 crapshoot, usually, of whether or not traffic is moving along without any accidents or breakdowns or people not knowing how to merge and zipper. But it's around that time frame people are trying to get back to work from lunch if they leave for lunch, kind of thing. Sometimes people are getting off work early as F, or taking half days. I really don't like going to Portland. Now this is like a little bit earlier in the day, but due to how slow and disabled I am, I cannot get out the door any faster than I did today. And plus, I had to make a couple stops before I even left town all the way. So, there is that. I'll get this little turnaround somewhere. Whoop! Making a wish. That wish is to make it to my appointment right on time. And traffic continues to go smooth as it is right now. Praying. Yeah. I really hope I make it to my appointment right on time or within at least 5 minutes as my GPS predicts. We'll see how I do with the GPS. It's been quite the morning. Stopping at my friend's house, stopping by my trailer storage, and then waiting for my friend to get off the phone. And he was talking basically the whole time I was there to somebody that I also know. Hi on the phone. This friend down in California. But anyways, yep, on my way to my immunologist appointment. It's just not really suiting my purposes anymore heading up there. I mean, as soon as I'm done with all this stinking testing to try and get my medication, I am switching doctors. I cannot tolerate the lack of their job skills, and the last 6 Google reviews on my immunologist's office have been 1 out of 5 stars. Terrible. And I'm about to do a Google review myself saying how horrible my experience is with my immunologist's office now. I absolutely adore and love my immunologist. I really don't care for his PAs, which I'm seeing his PA today. But due to his schedule, I understand why he has the PA. But at the same time, his staff is horrendous with responding. His PA is horrendous at responding in a timely manner. They never answer their phone calls anymore. Nobody ever answers the phone. I had to schedule this in-person appointment through email, and it took a total of like a full-on 5 working days to communicate because of the lack of response on their end, waiting for my reply, and then replying back to them, and then them replying back to me, and then me picking a date. It is just ridiculous why it is like this. Before the pandemic, his staff was top-notch. They always answered the phone. I never had any billing problems. But ever since the shutdowns in 2020, they suck. They really suck. I really don't like them anymore. I think they put too much expectations on their patients now, and the staff is clearly unhappy. The staff is hanging up on people. That's so unprofessional. I read these Google reviews, and I can totally see that happening, honestly. My experience has not been super positive since the 2020 shutdowns. It just hasn't. They haven't been the same since. And it's really made me kind of shut down because I'm already looking for like 5 or 6 other specialists right now to make appointments with. I'm really overwhelmed with trying to research what doctors to go see because I don't want to have any more medical PTSD. I just want to get to my damn doctor appointments and get get scheduled no problem without any billing issues. I still have so many billing issues to deal with the VA from like 2 years ago still. And I'm just exhausted. I can't even get my medications filled right now. I have to call and find 2 different medications to get filled, because I'm glad that my doctor filled it for as long as he did, but there's still shortages on Adderall and pain medication. I think that's ridiculous. What is up with these shortages? There's no reason why there should be these shortages of medications. It makes me so mad, because I can't even get into my doctor appointments. I can't even pick it down, let alone get into one, because they're not answering their phones, or they're so booked out. I mean, it's ridiculous. At least I get my gastroenterology appointment this Thursday, if they don't flip and cancel it on me, which has been my luck lately with a lot of appointments. I've been having a lot of appointments canceled on me, which is continuously putting me further back into wanting to procrastinate longer, because no matter what I do to get all of these things checked off, let's get this one scheduled, check, this one scheduled, check, this one scheduled, check, but I can't even get to the checkpoint to get scheduled, because I can't even find the doctors. And then let alone my insurance that's now not covering some of my providers, like my physical therapy. I still have to get that all situated again. They just called me when I was at my friend's house trying to see if I'm going to continue on with physical therapy. They haven't seen me on the books for a couple weeks, and they couldn't look up anything until they could look at my plan information and verify insurance, which I know they aren't taking my insurance, but they might be able to weasel something out. I don't know. I had to go in there and I had to give them my information, but I'm also waiting for my correct card to come in the mail, because it didn't have my doctor's name on it, and that's going to take like 7 to 14 days. So I'm kind of like stuck in this loop of like, I don't have my correct insurance card, I don't have all of my providers lined up, I can't even get to the point of scheduling an appointment, even though the referrals are already sent in. I don't even know if they have a timeline. I know with the VA they had a timeline of the referrals and things getting scheduled within a timely manner, and sometimes my insurance doesn't even require a referral for some of these specialists. I can just call up and they're in network and I can just schedule an appointment. But I'm learning how to use this insurance, and it's really confusing, especially when things changed from, I just started using it right before the end of the year, and now I'm floundering to learn how to use it for this year. I am so behind. In the logistics of getting scheduled, and it makes me feel guilty when I'm stuck in bed because I'm in a flare of symptoms, because I can't even cognitively stay awake long enough to do some of these things, because I'm not getting the proper amount of sleep. I don't have all the proper medications that I need, or I'm having problems filling my medications that I don't. It's just a complicated loop of I don't even know how to get through this loop yet, because I haven't experienced it all yet. All I know is I'm not getting very far, because my appointments keep getting canceled on me. Like my mental health, I need to reschedule that one because my therapist canceled on me. At least my home assessment is rescheduled, and that is for tomorrow. So I'm just trying to do one thing at a time and knock them out, and I'm just going a lot slower than my body's really willing to allow. It's not allowing me to do stuff right now, unless I'm really heavily medicated. Is the only way that I'm getting anything accomplished whatsoever. Otherwise, I would still be in bed, slowly trying to get these logistics, paperwork stuff done that I'm falling so behind on. At least I'm making it to my primary every week, which is very helpful, and it's motivating to keep going in this loop of I'm getting these requests into him, but I'm not able to do all the follow through with calling these appointments. And so seeing my primary every week, I am able to kind of update him, which is also helping keep me motivated and getting things done before I see him next. And so I have something to report each week, and there is always something wrong with me every single week to report. So it really is called for to see my primary every single week since I met him back in the summertime. crazy. I've been going like a third of the year, and I've been seeing my primary almost every single week, and I'm still not caught up in all my specialists, all the exams on the imaging, all the regular exams for like my age, on top of that. It's difficult. It's really difficult to manage lots of multiples of diseases and chronic illnesses. And then I'm like, okay, well, I really don't want to be on all these medications. I really don't. I have a great meme I might be posting as part of my thumbnail in this. I'm going to have my editor work on while I'm doing my running around all over the freaking place up in Portland today. Because I have to go up to the compounding pharmacy after my immunologist appointment, because my immunologist was supposed to put in a refill per my request, my last phone appointment with him a month ago, a complete month ago, maybe a month and a half, I don't know, I lose track of time. Every day is just crazy, with all kinds of different stuff every day. Same kind of stuff, but different day, but different things. Just busy work. I am a professional patient, as I explained in one of my other videos. I'm going to maybe try and link that in my description. I don't know. I'm still learning the logistics of YouTube and how to edit, and I still need to know how to splice 2 or 3 videos together in YouTube Studio, because I have not figured that out on my phone yet, because I do all of my recordings on my phone. But I do have a nice fancy camera that I should have stopped at my storage unit for, so I can start recording on that and figure out how to hook that up to the Wi-Fi, because I know I can, because I know I have that capability. But I also took pictures from my friend's wedding like 2 years ago. I think it's been 2 years. I don't know. Like I said, time management goes out the window with all my issues. Excuse me. And I still haven't given them those videos or those pictures of their getting ready for their wedding and stuff. So it's going to be of a benefit for me to do that, so I can help appease my friends with some wedding photos that I took. I'm just really bad at editing, and I'm really bad at like following through with some things. So it's a fine line of like badgering me too much, where I just get so put off that I'm like, I just can't. I'm overwhelmed. Don't tell me to do anything extra right now. Or I procrastinate way too long, and then I forget about it, and then I'm just like, I never find time to do it. So at least this YouTube thing is keeping me a little bit more accountable by following through with posting things, because I like to do what I say and follow through with stuff. And so I feel like when I put it out there into the universe, it helps me follow through with things, because I really do try to stick to what I say. It's just hard to follow through with some stuff, and it's so easy to forget when it's not right in front of me and I'm not dealing with it and being present for what I'm dealing with right now. It's hard for me to think about other things than what I'm dealing with at the moment. But that's why I try to speak it out and get it off my chest, so then I a stormy videos I really need to clip and edit together into one regular clip, and I only have like 4 to 5 to like 30 seconds of videos that I really want to spice together and edit together and put some music to and make a really cute short or like just a really short video upload. I just need to figure out how to do that editing, and I can't really deal with doing that today because of all these other doctor appointments and stuff. I consider my YouTubing a hobby and not necessarily a job because I have more fun with hobbies than I do jobs. So I have to view it as not a job. This is not a job, and I am pretty regularly making these videos because it's very therapeutic for me to make these videos. And then also I like to watch my videos back, but I like to post them before I even rewatch them because sometimes I do chicken out and I do not follow through with posting it. For one, because I'm either in an inconvenient location like driving or a doctor appointment, I'm in the middle of editing and adding, hashtags or whatever, and I end up getting called back and interrupted. It's hard with my ADHD to get interrupted and not frustrated about getting interrupted, but knowing that I may end up getting interrupted, I don't even like to start projects because I know I may end up getting interrupted, so then that prevents me from even starting something, so then that's where the procrastination comes from. I'm going to take 205. I'm not following my GPS. We'll see how that time changes. But I think 205 might be better. I don't know. I used to make my long drive between Walla Walla, Washington and State, Oregon, my parents' house. I used to drive the 300 miles every couple of weeks, or every week, sometimes a couple of times a week. I would make that 300-mile drive one way, stay at my parents' house, do like 2 or 3 doctor appointments in Portland, and then I would drive back to my studio apartment in Walla Walla, Washington, the eastern side of the state. And my parents live more on the western side of Oregon. So I would have to drive pretty much the whole length of Oregon almost in order to get back to my doctor appointments. And I used to have I had things really set up for a long while until the shutdowns happened in 2020. I had a really decent system going. This lighting's pretty bad. Gloomy Oregon. Sorry for the lighting, guys. It's just really rainy today, and I'm driving next to some trees that are kind of like blocking some of the side lighting to help diffuse the light a little bit better on my face. Sorry, guys. It is what it is. Alright, we're going to see if this cuts down any time or adds time to my freaking travel. Which I really hope it cuts time down. 33 miles. 39 minutes. Okay. I don't know which one's going to be faster. It's really 50-50. Crap, you're rolling the dice. Okay, I'm going to take my chances. We're going to see if 205 does it, because I really kind of like to drive 205 better. I'll have my signal on way too soon. Anyways, yeah, it's a bit of a drive today, and then after my immunologist appointment, I'll be stopping by the compound pharmacy, make sure that they got my doctor's orders, because I'm going to make sure he does it right there while I'm in the office. I hate to micromanage my doctors, but I flippin' swear. But I learned how to do that in the VA after doing that in the Navy. I learned all about micromanagement. Because people don't do what they're supposed to do is one of my biggest pet peeves. Because I end up doing everything. And that's why I end up tending to be a control freak, because I'm so used to being let down by other people because they don't do their flipping jobs. Part environment, part genetic, I think. I don't know, but I'm not going to give up, and I'm not going Alright, so this route, my GPS gave me an extra 2 minutes on my drive, but I never know where the accidents are going to be because people don't know how to drive in this state, well, or really any state. It's a good drive. I like driving. I like it when people just aren't stupid about it and hitting me. I'm decent at multitasking. When I have I'm already kind of running out of spoons. It is 1:20 in the afternoon. Well, no, my clock is 10 minutes ahead. I try to do that to trick myself. So every time I have to change the clock at daylight savings time, I change a minute or two off just to keep myself guessing because I like to try and be on time. I really do. I really do aim to be on time. It just doesn't always work out. So, yep, that's how today's going. And then I'm going to meet up with my friend. I have some of her stuff in the back of my car because we don't know how the roads are going to be after today. Oh goodness, I don't even know how my gas bill is going to go. I think that's in Salem anyway, though. I've never been with this gastro. I've been kind of just going with the flow with my referrals too, instead of handpicking my doctors like usual. And I don't know if I'm prepared for the upset because I don't like these doctors or I don't have any idea about these doctors. I've been just going willy-nilly with my doctor's suggestions because I just want to show him that I'm willing to work with him and go with his suggestions, and it's not always my way or the highway. My doctors have always accused me of in the past, which I know I can get kind of demanding at times because I have a lot of problems. But I try warning my doctors ahead of time, when I do actually handpick them. I'm like, I'm complicated. Are you sure you want to take me on? I have a lot of things. I hate filling out that new person paperwork, which I still have some to fill out for Thursday. So that has to be on my agenda over the next couple of days to get that paperwork done. Now, with paperwork being my least favorite thing to do, I don't know if I'm going to get that done before my appointment. We shall see. I don't know. I don't know how anybody can handle watching me for over 23 minutes now. I really hope I entertain and inspire, and I hope I'm relatable. I hope that there are people still watching at this point, but I understand if you don't. I just hope that I really am relatable. That's all I aim to do. These are the things that I deal with on a daily basis. I'm trying the best that I can to demonstrate that, while I tried my best to describe everything the best that I can to my ability. I know I think really fast, and then my brain's always on the next topic before I even finish the last one. So I have a lot to say. I do like to listen to you all though, so if you can, just comment in my comment section to let me know that you guys do pay attention and watch till the end. That would be nice. Let's see, let's come up with a word to say, like comment. Let's say unicorn. Comment unicorn if you've made it this far in my video, please. I really am curious. I want to know. I want to know if people watch it this far in. My statistics, YouTube analytics only go so far. So I just know the majority of you don't subscribe. But whether you subscribe or not, that's on you. I really hope I can gain everybody's confidence to want to subscribe at some point without me having to beg in every video. Please like and subscribe my videos. I always thought that was kind of funny, but yeah, there was my one beg for this video. Just talking about it. I really hope that people are watching. So yeah, comment unicorn if you do watch this till the end, and I'll definitely love your comment because I do pay attention. I just wished I had a bigger following that watched it till the end. So that was my one wish for today. Just please make that comment, and I'll see you on the next dash cam or crafting corner. Peace out.